Alright guys, so it's time to update the market, some of our coins after this nice retracement. What I want to see right now with BTC is if we look into the daily, I hope some of you guys took some hedging around this area as I mentioned, or probably took some off on altcoins that you were holding, or maybe you didn't buy and you're just holding, that's fine, but make sure not to buy once you see these signs right here. Anyways, is this daily? We got a nice structure here. What I see is either if we lose this level on a daily close below it, since we haven't had a daily close below it, then down to 86, right? That's just simple, right? If we lose this level, 86, 85 is probably a level to watch for. Now, if we put more emphasis on the previous, that level, right? Now, what I want to see next, if we hold this level on the 4 hour, right, is a reclaim of this right here, this highs right here. Why? It's simple. Every single time we close below it, it breaks down, right? It breaks down. This one broke down. So if we trade above this area, then I can think about all these levels to start thinking of levels of objectives to take off the longs, right? So far it's struggling to reclaim this level. If it doesn't, aim for 86, 87, and there's also a chance of a retest of this level and then back up and then reclaim. So overall, once the levels come, I'll start updating the charts, but for now I had some buys in this area. I'm expecting to hit 86, 87 within the next couple of weeks, I mean days, not weeks. And if it doesn't, then whatever, we'll just try to see if these levels hold. It's been trying to maintain this level. It could keep holding. It hasn't taken the low here, it hasn't taken the lows here, it's taking above here. So if we stay above, nice, we just keep moving up or start ranging within this area. Not completely moving up from here, but we can probably take the start establishing a range, this being the low, or most likely this being the low and this being the high, and staying here for a couple weeks, which is a scenario that I think most people are not thinking about. Here takes down here and then just accumulates within the mid level and then explodes. That's a scenario that is still in play in case it happens. For now, we're just trying to position of what's going to happen at the middle of Q1. Not expecting January to be bullish, most likely sideways. So let's go back to BTC dominance. I was expecting this to be a stronger resistance level. It didn't. It closed above. Now we're just targeting this level. Now this is where I see altcoins starting to outperform BTC for a short while. This is probably just gonna behave here, retest this level and go back up. So there's time for alts to start behaving strongly against BTC. Now the dominance aspect, December, the end of this month, should expire against alts. So I think altcoins should start behaving properly. There's a stronger trend all the way to February, so that's why I'm saying like maybe by the middle of Q1 we start gonna see altcoins start outperforming completely BTC, and this will probably go down. I have no idea. Let's see, we put on the weekly. There's good chance we hit down all the way to below 50. So there's a lot of space for alts to outperform BTC in case it happens. Now, ETH BTC, this is why I'm being really fond of promoting ETH BTC. I keep saying since we're at these lows to start buying, we went all the way up here. I was expecting this to reclaim it, it didn't. We're back down to the same level, and with chances of some of you to start moving into ETH. Now, it's still a nice area. Weekly, that's a nice wick back into this area. I don't see this price going all the way down again, if we're bullish, obviously. Daily, you got that nice reaction. I think overall, if you didn't buy, you have to start being aggressive on buying into ETH, and I see this going all the way up. If it reclaims this level, I keep mentioning 0.04, I see this going to 0.05 and potentially higher. But one thing that I have in mind is XRP, right? This thing has been extremely bullish, extremely strong. This will potentially target this area, $5. I think I have a stronger target all the way to $15, and I think that's the target that will probably take over ETH on number 2 spot. So just keep that in mind. There's a huge consolidation, huge momentum going on. This could make a massive run higher. I gotta retry everything and see if the target, I think, is 15 to $14 in case it happens, and it will overtake ETH. So just to keep in mind, if you have some spare BTC, put it into XRP. It's still not too late, and ETH obviously. Now, Doge, however you want to call it. I've been saying, and I think we took a trade here around 39.40 on this block. It was a small profit overall. The bigger trade that we took was all over here, $13. If you didn't take this trade, we had another chance here. Now, if you've been out of Doge, this is time for you to get in. 30 cents. Try to get in slowly. There's no rush. 30 cents. Had a nice reaction. If it goes lower, I think it's just gonna retrace 25, 24. I doubt it's gonna get down to 70 cents. So this is a nice FVG, if you want to call it, low volume zone. And you have to start getting some exposure into it. We did. If you guys did, that's awesome. Under 30 cents. And I think this is ultimately $2, right? I'm aiming for $2 on this. This is a nice retracement. If you're not getting it, I don't know what you guys doing. And we're aiming for $2 on this one. Now, Fed has been a pain in the ass. We tried a couple good trades. Most of the time I don't try to do the exits because you guys have to think for yourselves on when you're planning to exit. Now, for the entries, I've been buying anywhere. Well, the first entry was 150. Now 130, 120, they're good entries. Overall, I see this going higher. The monthly, it just continues to consolidate into this price of control area, POC. Those are nice levels. I don't see this trading below $1, 110. So if you're positioning, you're planning to hold it for months, at least 2-3 months. So don't worry about it. This is a down month, which is fine. It's a nice area to start buying. So accumulate 110, 120, and the next couple of months I see this going higher into $8 to $9 in case the market does really well. Now we do have our options, our coins that I posted, multiple coins actually, for meme coins and some for AI in some of them. So we'll do another video for that, just to keep this one short, mostly on BTC. What to expect if we don't reclaim this level, expect lower. It will reclaim this level, the next level 99 has to be reclaimed, and then we'll probably target the range high, which is right here, 108, back to it. I don't think we're gonna go all the way up after taking this 108, so I think it's just gonna be somewhere similar to this, and then back down, accumulate all this area. If it fails this area, then expect lower, and then higher for the next, whatever it is, for December and January. Anywhere in the middle of February, I see this thing starts moving up again. Now, it's been weeks here, 1, 2, 3, almost 2 months. It's only been a month here, so that's what I'm saying. We can actually consolidate here another 4 weeks, build a nice base, and have the nice expansion, right? This is a nice expansion. Another expansion will take us, I'll follow the targets later on, maybe 107, 180. I think I have the targets here. Let's post them right here. Yeah, so this one was the first target, 107, 188. So consolidate here is completely normal, right? If it hits down 85, it's still fine to start getting in. And then we'll see these targets, huge targets. And there's actually a quarterly target at 200 as well. So expect these targets to hit next year or the period before June. Most likely way before October, September. Most likely before June. So that'll be everything. ETH, BTC. You'll be fine if you start buying here. There's also an expiry trend in March. So just keep buying and start moving some BTC into it. The market overall is healthy on the retracement levels. Do I see this going lower into 70? No, absolutely not. Will it happen? I have no idea, but saying this is a little bit extreme. Oh, let's jump into Solana actually. Solana, I wasn't expecting actually 180. That'll be a nice optimal entry. We started buying at 206, and I mentioned some of you guys that we might actually see 180. Now, I want this to start reclaiming 202. If it doesn't reclaim 202, we actually consolidate here for a longer period of time, and will be a pain to hold the position. But overall, I see this going to 312, much higher to 700. And oh, let's actually pull this chart right now. So ETH. Now it's still following the plan. It's holding. I think it's just gonna perform just as nice as ETH. I don't think it's gonna outperform ETH not for a long period, especially after February. I think it's just gonna perform and just follow ETH, so it's gonna be stagnant, not much movement. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And Sui has been amazing. I think Sui is just gonna continue to climb up. I was expecting another entry at 280. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's just gonna consolidate here, probably push higher into 15 bucks. There's a massive run all the way from like 50 cents. Anyways, that'll be everything for this video. We're gonna keep doing some couple updates, and yeah, this one was way over 10 minutes. All right, okay, see ya guys.